Hey, Greg with Hall's Tools here today. I'm going to show you our line of machetes that we've added on this year. Last year during May we went to the blade show in Atlanta, and what we would do is look for a line of machetes that we could carry. I've always been a big believer in keeping the machete around. They work wonderful in the garden or around the farm. I keep one on my golf cart, I keep one at the garden shed, and I also keep one in the truck. So what we was looking for is a good American-made machete that we could bring online and offer to our customers. Well, we got up there, and what we found was this line from Condor. And here at Hall's Tools, we're a big believer in USA made. But this line's made in El Salvador, and we were just blown away with the quality of the machete, the sheaths, and the price point. So we've added these three machetes on, and I'd like to show them to you today. First of all, we got the Go Lock. And the Go Lock is probably the longest one out of the three there. And you can see here, let's see, the length on this right here, the overall length is about 20.5 inches. The blade's 14.5 inches. And it's powder coated black right here. Now the spine is not, and then you can, of course you can tell the blade there is being ground. This is probably our #1 seller. The handle is hardwood, I believe it's walnut. You can see the brass pins there. It's a well-balanced machete. I like it a lot. I keep one of these in my truck. Also, the sheath that comes with it is thick. I mean, this is real leather right here, and I was impressed by the quality of that. If you can see there how thick it is. It fits real good. It's not sloppy at all. Let's see if I can get it in there. See there, it fits real tight. You don't worry about slipping out. Just a little bit of effort, it'll come right out. Also on the belt up there, it's got a swivel on it, which I think is really cool. It's 1075 steel, which is good steel for machete. It's high carbon steel, which is basically the same type of steel that your grandma had on her butcher knife. Now it will rust, so what I recommend is taking mineral oil or any kind of vegetable oil or anything and keeping a light coat on the blade. And I go ahead and I put some on the handle when I'm doing the blade as well. It's got a hole here, a lanyard hole right there in the bottom of the machete. And it's got a real neat design there for the handle. This particular machete comes boxed, as most of them do, in a box just like this right here, so it's easy to ship. The next one we got is the Village machete. Now the Village machete comes with snaps on the sheath. You kind of have to lift it up, pull it out. Okay, the Village has the forged marks right here. The blade thickness on this thing, I believe, is about 5/32 right there. You can tell it's fairly thick. Same type handle as on the Go Lock. It's that walnut hardwood handle there. Curves around right there. It really fits well. Now, it's not as long as the Go Lock, but it still balances out well. It's got a little different grind on there than the Go Lock does. And as with the other one, this is 1075 high carbon steel. Same thing, keep it wiped down. Keep your handle wiped down. Sheath has got the belt loop on there that swivels both ways. And it's a real nice machete. The third one out of the bunch is the Kukra. Same type, sheath there, belt loop swivels. You kind of have to lift it up and pull it out. Now this is a little different. If you can see here, the handle on that's a hardwood also, just like the others. But it's got a little flare right down here. It kind of keeps your hand from sliding down. It's got a fair top, keeps your hand from sliding down. So it's kind of a stop both ways there. Really fits well. Now what's different about this is the blade design comes forward. So you got a forward cutting blade there that has a little different feel to it than the other two. Now this is a real nice machete. It's popular right there. This particular design is real popular. It's 1075 steel again. Keep it wiped down. And that's our three lines of machetes. Thanks for watching.